Are you concerned that we are heading into World War III in any way?
It does concern me. And there is no irony about it. This is no joking. A lot of conflict potential is out there, and it's growing. Right next to our borders, there is one conflict that directly affects us. I'm referring to the conflict in Ukraine. Now, see what's happening in the Middle East. And clearly, we're very much concerned with what's happening around nuclear facilities of Iran. We're very much concerned with the possible implications and outcomes. And definitely, this requires not only very much attention on our part, but also we need to seek solutions to those situations and peaceful solutions along all these lines. And again, I'm very candid here, and that's why we're here, by the way.
And as the war between Iran and Israel escalates, the Russian president has urged both nations to de-escalate, and on speculation of the U.S. getting directly involved in Israel's war against Iran, the Kremlin has said that it would have negative consequences. Earlier in the day, the Russian president held a telephonic conversation with the Chinese president. Both the leaders jointly condemned Israel's action on Iran. In fact, Russia has also warned the U.S. against direct involvement in the Iran war. The Kremlin has urged Israel to immediately halt the air attacks on Bushehr nuclear plant, where Russian experts are currently working. Putin has also offered to mediate in the Israel war, in fact, in the Israel-Iran war, and addressing a televised press conference in St. Petersburg, Putin suggested that Moscow could help negotiate a settlement that could allow Tehran to pursue a peaceful atomic program while assuaging the Israeli security concerns. In January, Russia and Iran had signed a comprehensive strategic partnership agreement. But Putin clarified that the agreement does not relate to the defense sphere. He also said that Russia had earlier offered Iran projects in the field of air defense systems, but Tehran showed little interest at that time.
Мы защищаем и тех, кто создает угрозы для Российской Федерации. А это в основе своей, в принципе, одни и те же силы, что в Иране, что в российском случае, там где-то подальше, в тылу, за спиной. Мы, несмотря на всю сложность ситуации вокруг Ирана, построили атомный реактор в Иране, в Бушере. Мы заключили контракт на строительство еще 2 атомных реакторов. И мы, несмотря на всю сложность ситуации, несмотря на опасность определенную, мы продолжаем эту работу. Мы не эвакуируем наш персонал оттуда.
They will open the Pandora box. It should be unacceptable. Even talking about that should be unacceptable for everyone.
When Russia and Iran signed their Strategic Partnership Treaty in January, it formalised a relationship that's been deepening for years. The two have long cooperated on energy, with Russia helping build Iran's Bushehr nuclear power plant and working together to sidestep US sanctions on their oil and gas sectors. They've also shared military drills, most recently in March, with Russian, Iranian and Chinese navies exercising together in the Gulf of Oman.
Мы когда-то предлагали нашим иранским друзьям поработать в области системы ПВО. Ну, так большого интереса тогда партнеры не проявили. Ну, и все. Что касается договора, о котором мы сказали, о стратегическом партнерстве, там нет статей, связанных с оборонной сферой. Это второе. А третье, наши иранские друзья об этом и не просят. Так что практически нечего обсуждать.
The strategic partnership does not include any mutual defence commitments, and Russia's military capacity to help Tehran isn't what it used to be.
Russia will by no circumstances get involved directly in this war for 2 reasons. First one, that's not the war which directly touches upon Russian interest. Indirectly, yes, but directly not. But the more important reason is that Russia has a very clear priority. And as long as this priority is in force, I mean Ukrainian conflict and Ukrainian campaign, Russia has no capacity to get involved in any other military actions.
Speaking to journalists in St. Petersburg, Putin suggested Iran was on its own.
The presidents of Russia and China have condemned Israel for its military strikes on Iran. Sky UK reporter Ivor Bennett talked with Vladimir Putin's spokesperson earlier.
It should be unacceptable. Even talking about that should be unacceptable for everyone.
But it is being talked about.
Unfortunately.
Donald Trump has been openly speculating about it. What do you make of that language? Is it irresponsible, inflammatory?
Well, he never said about a definite decision on that.
But he's speculating about killing Iran's supreme leader.
We would rather not do that by ourselves.
If it were to happen, though, that Israel assassinated Ayatollah Ali Khamenei with US assistance, how would Russia react?
Very negatively. Very negatively. We will strongly disapprove it.
Would it prompt any action?
Well, actually, it will lead to an action coming from inside Iran. Iran's society is very well organized and very well consolidated, and it will lead to birth of extremist moods inside Iran. And those who are speaking about that, they should keep it in mind. They will open the Pandora box. We did a lot of mistakes, and we did open lots of Pandora boxes through the last decade. Why should we do another mistake? I think that the situation is extremely tense, and it's dangerous, not only for the region, but globally wise. And enlargement of the geography of the conflict, enlargement of the composition of participants of the conflict potentially is extremely, even more dangerous. This is our attitude, and it will lead only to, let's say, another circle of confrontation and escalation of tension in the region. Potentially, it's extremely dangerous.
Relations between Russia and Iran. We support Iran in its struggle for its legitimate interests, including the interests with respect to peaceful uses of the atomic energy. And this has always been our position. This is our principled position, including in this conflict. It has never changed. And those who claim that we should have done more, well, what more?
Мы заключили контракт на строительство еще 2 блоков. Работы идут, и наши специалисты находятся на площадке. Это свыше 200 человек. И мы договорились с руководством Израиля, что будет обеспечена их безопасность. Мы видим, что на сегодняшний день в Иране, при всей сложности происходящих там внутриполитических процессов, мы об этом знаем, и, я думаю, нет смысла углубляться, но все-таки происходит консолидация общества вокруг политического руководства страны. Ну, это почти всегда и везде так происходит.